In this video, I'm going to be reacting to the world's biggest athletes. Make sure to stick around and see guys like Shaquille O'Neil, the world's biggest UFC fighter, and even the world's tallest man. Alright, the first place my head goes to when I think biggest athletes is obviously the NBA. So this is a video of Gheorghe Muresan, one of the tallest players to ever play the game. I think he's tied for #1. I mean, look what he's doing. He's just dancing with some people that are us normal people size, and he looks huge compared to them. I mean, even against NBA players, he's a man amongst boys. Imagine trying to get a rebound over this guy. Put me on a pair of stilts, and I still don't think I'd be able to out-rebound him. Next up, we got Boban Marjonavic, a modern-day giant. I mean, this clip right here never gets old. He's just toying with Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is 6'10". Under normal circumstances, Anthony Davis would be the tallest man in any room he's in, but not here, not against Boban. From everything I've seen from him in interviews and stuff like that, he seems one of the friendliest people in the entire league. You'd never guess that he's 7'6" tall. I don't think it'd be a list of players that are just absolutely huge if we didn't include Tacko Fall. This is one guy I think that deserves some more minutes inside the real NBA because, I mean, who wouldn't want to have a giant like him on your team? Give him 36 minutes a game, he's going to average 643 rebounds and no other stats. When you think tall NBA players, you think Yao Ming, at least I know I do. Rumor has it that he was actually bred specifically for height. Both of his parents are significantly above the average height in China, and this is the product that they have. It's reported that he wasn't even really a big fan of basketball until about high school when he had real aspirations of making it to the NBA. And oh boy, he did. This guy was a multiple-time All-Star, and he really just made everyone else look puny on the court. Look, I'm sure you've already seen the thumbnail. You know what's coming next. We got Shaquille O'Neil. He was nicknamed the Big Diesel for crying out loud. Of course he's going to be here. But I'm not just going to bore you with any of his old highlights. No. We're going to do something different. Here's a video of Shaq playing the violin. This was on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Yeah, that's a full-sized violin. That's not a toy. He's just that big. By comparison, I'm going to show you what a normal person looks like playing the violin, also while in brain surgery. I know this video is all about big athletes, but this might be the most impressive clip you're going to see this whole time. And just for good measure, here's a picture of me with Shaquille O'Neil. Guys, I'm 6'2", and I barely make it up to his shoulder. That girl in the middle, that's my wife. She barely even made it into the frame. As a matter of fact, babe, come in here. Here's my wife. I look pretty tall compared to her, right? Babe, how did it feel to meet Shaq?
I literally made it to his pecs. That's it.
If you've enjoyed this video so far, make sure to smash that like button as we're going to continue on. Make sure to stay tuned until the end because we have people like sumo wrestlers, the world's biggest UFC fighter, and so much more. We're going to round out the NBA players with Manute Bol. And in this highlight, I think he gets like 17 blocks against all people who are 6'10" and taller. 6'10" is like that to me. And he's making them look tiny. Now, I already hear you guys typing in the comments. You're saying that, yes, these are the tallest players to ever live, but that doesn't necessarily make them the biggest. Surely there's some massive football players that belong in this list too, right? Well, you asked for it, so I gotcha. Here we have Larry Allen bench pressing 705 pounds. That's like having a motorcycle on one end of the bar and a baby elephant on the other. But that's not all. Here's a video of James Harrison just being an absolute beast. Whoa, did you just see that? He was pushing 1,800 pounds. That's how much some crocodiles weigh. Who would you take in a fight, James Harrison or a literal crocodile? All right. Enough with the weight room. Let's see what these guys can do on the actual gridiron. We're going to start with Derrick Henry, and I must warn you, cover up your eyes if you don't want to see this absolute assault he did on Josh Norman. It doesn't even look like he's using his full strength. All I know is I don't want to be standing in front of Derrick Henry when he gets going. Speaking of guys I don't want to stand in front of when they get going, we got Aaron Donald. Look, he cut between those O-linemen like they were butter. Those guys probably weigh a combined 600 pounds, and it's like they weren't even there. Honestly, I'm impressed that Ryan Tannehill was able to take that hit without fumbling the ball. I wonder how many clones of me it would take in order to stop Aaron Donald. I'm guessing somewhere around 100. For this next one, I'm going to ask you guys, how much would it take for you to get into a ring with this guy? I mean, whoa, that slam was crazy. Let's see that one again. If I get slammed like that, I don't know if I would ever recover. This next guy was literally nicknamed the Giant in the WWE. There were some reports that he was over 8 feet tall, but I don't think that's true, right? Regardless if that's true or not, this guy is a giant to be reckoned with. I told you guys about this at the start of the video, but here we are, the world's biggest UFC fighter of all time. I mean, and this guy does sumo wrestling too. Who's gonna stop him? Are you gonna get in front of him? Being matched up against him is like what all those gladiators must have felt like in Thor Ragnarok when they saw the Hulk bust out of his door. Unfortunately for you, he's not your friend from work. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not quite sure what this guy is doing. All I know is that I'm impressed. And if you look at the timer over here, it looks like he's beating a world record. I don't know how long you could hold those pillars up for, but this is impressive. They used to torture people by tying their arms up like that, and this guy's doing it for fun. Now I got a question for you. Do you think you could beat a strongman in a game of Tug of War? How about you and a team of your 5 closest buddies? Do you think you could take these 4 strongmen on? I mean, apparently 6 was just enough to win, but I know that's not satisfying to see, is it? Yeah, let's see what these 4 guys could do against a team of 5. Oh, damn, that's gotta hurt. This man's gonna be talking about his turf burn for days. Next on our list is Gheorghe Muresan, better known as the Mountain from Game of Thrones. I mean, geez, look at this guy go! Not only is this an absolute feat of strength, he's got some speed on him too. And wait, what was that? Wait, slow down, let's see that again. You've heard of the mountain, but here comes the earthquake. And finally, we're gonna round out this list with the world's tallest man. Here's what I want you to do. You know that phone you're holding in your hand to watch this video? Put it next to your hand and see how big it is. And now look at how tiny that phone looks like in this guy's hand. And now that your phone is in your hands anyways, you might as well subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you next time. Bye!